Urban Finance, and today I am joined with Janicka Ellis. She is a hairstylist, entrepreneur. She is out here grinding, and I am so excited to have her on the channel with us today. So, welcome, Janicka, and thank you for joining us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
So, let's just dive right in. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you become a hairstylist? What made you decide to go into the business?
So when I was younger, I always been a fan of doing hair. I was the around the way braider. I've been doing hair since I was 11 years old,
Oh,
and
wow.
started when I was younger. I actually taught myself how to braid. My
Mhm.
mom, when I was younger, I used to ask her to get me like the mannequin head so I can practice on. Then I
Yeah,
started practicing on my friends, and it just went from there.
I love it. I love it. And so, I guess, what do you love about what you do?
I honestly love everything about hair and what I
Mhm.
do. And the most of all is basically like before transforming people, like from before and
Mhm.
afters, like from when they first come into the salon and then when they leave is like a whole entirely different person. I
Mhm.
love seeing people happy and smiling after they get their hair done and their hair's just like flowing. Love
I
it.
know. I know. I'm waiting. I have my appointment on Friday, so I
Yes.
can't wait to get in there and feel like a brand new woman.
Yes.
And so, and what was the process for you to become a hairstylist?
So I did it full time. I went to hair school, Empire Hair School. It was 1,000 hours. I was full time, so I was like there the whole day,
Mhm.
and it was 9 months. The process was 9 months.
Okay.
So after hair school, I went to state board, and then I went and got my license. It was 100 question test,
Okay. I was just
and
about
I
to
got
ask you, like, yeah, you had to take
yeah.
a test.
Yep, it was practical and
Mhm.
written. So it was like I had to physically bring somebody in and like do what they asked on their hair.
Oh, wow.
And then I had to do a written, and that was the 100 question test. And from there, I went and got my license. And when I got my license, this was May 20th, 2010. And
Mhm.
then I started working in the salon May 21st, 2010,
Oh, I love it. So,
the next day.
what's the process of getting your license? So you took the test, and then how do you get your license? Do you just file the paperwork, or how does that work?
So after you get your license,
Mhm.
then basically you go to state board, and then once you pass the test, they give you your license, and then you're able to start working in the salon.
Okay, you said you worked the next day.
Yes.
No break.
Yes, no, I was right on it. I remember the lady's shop that I was working at. I literally left state board with my Rolly book bag, and I was like, I just passed. She's like, woo! I was like, shoot, I could start working today. She was like, get your stuff, get your supplies. So I went to Target, got my little rolling tray, went to the hair store, got me some supplies, and came in the next day ready to work.
I love it. That's awesome. So I mean, obviously you love what you do.
Yes.
And I love your hustle, Janicka. Like you were always hustling. I know you have multiple streams of income. And one of those is this essential oils by Janicka. I
Yeah.
love it. We recently took my hair out of the crochet braids and my hair was feeling so soft. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So, how did you decide to make these essential oils, and yeah, like what made you decide to start that side of your business?
So basically, one of my clients, her hair is really dry,
Mm-hmm.
and like a lot of the things that she was using wasn't really working for her. So what I decided to do is I did some research on different oils and its benefits, and then I had put it together in a bottle. And what I did was I used it on myself first, and then I had braids in at the time. And then after when
Mm-hmm.
I took my braids out, I was like, whoa, my hair is super soft. And then I told the mom about it, and I was like, hey, order these oils or whatever, and I'll even put them together for you and just put it in your daughter's hair. Then then days went by, weeks went by,
Mhm.
months went by, and I'm like, you didn't get the oils. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the oils and I'm gonna put it in a bottle
Uh-huh.
and I'll give it to you so you can try. So what I did was I had extra left over, and the
Mhm.
oils was so good and its benefits. I'm like, why not put them all in bottles and retail them to my clients?
I love it.
And that's what I did, and I've been getting a lot of good feedback about the oils. I love them.
They are awesome. Can you tell us like what oils you use in the bottle?
So I have 6 different natural ingredients
Mhm. Mhm.
that I have inside the bottles. It's mixed with 6 different oils.
Yep.
I actually want to patent it first before I actually,
Sounds good.
get it out there.
Sounds good.
So,
Sounds good.
but it does have a few different oils. I will say one of them is peppermint oil, which helps
Okay.
soothe the hair and it helps
Mhm.
with dandruff.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Yeah, thank you, Janicka. Like,
you're
I think
welcome.
that's awesome. You found a business need and then you're gonna patent it. So maybe we'll get you back on here once it's patented and tell us
Yes,
how that process is. So I think that's
yes,
amazing.
yes, yes.
And if someone wanted to purchase the oils, how can they do that?
I'm located at Castle Hair Studio, 125 Blue Hill Ave in Roxbury, Bell number 1. I have the oils there at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
So you can walk in any day between Tuesday and Saturday. I'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
And on my Instagram, Styles by Janicka, you can inbox me there if you'd like to know like my business hours, like or like so I usually am there in between 10 and 8 every day. But
Okay.
if you want to like set up a certain day and time to come and pick it up, then you can reach out to me on Instagram in my inbox.
Awesome. So you all can see we have her Instagram handle and the location of her shop. If you're interested in purchasing the oils, like I said, they are amazing. My hair has been thriving. So I am a huge proponent of these oils. Thank
Thank you.
you. And yeah, so we talked about you having multiple streams of income. You recently purchased a 3 family home. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. What was that process like? And why did you decide to purchase like a 3 family home as opposed to 1 family?
Mhm. So the process was a little long, but it was well worth it. You
Yeah.
when you are searching for a house, just I will say come with patience. Don't think
Mhm.
you're gonna get the house tomorrow or the next month because it definitely is a process.
Especially in
Um,
Boston, that's so competitive.
yes, yes, it really is. The market is crazy right now. Right now is definitely a seller's market.
Mm-hmm.
But I have decided to go with the 3 family as my first purchase, mainly because one, I wanted to get some help on my mortgage other than getting a single family and having to
Mm-hmm.
spend my money and basically I'd rather get something the first time and get money back from it.
Mm-hmm.
And mainly because when you get your first home, you can either put 3 or 5% down, depending on if you're getting like a single fam, condo, multi-fam.
Mm-hmm.
And your first home, you usually only put that 3 to 5%. After that first time, then you have to put 20% down. So what
Mm-hmm.
I decided is, 3 families usually cost more than 1 family. So I was like, I'd rather put that 3 to 5% down on a multi-family
Mm-hmm.
than to put it down on a single family and then having to put 20% down on a multifamily for the second time. So yes. But
Yeah.
I love it. It's like an awesome thing. A lot of people say, they're not ready to be a landlord and they might not be able to deal with people.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time too. I've never been a landlord in my life, but
Yeah,
I honestly believe it's the people that you choose to rent to. Like you
that's
definitely
real.
have to do screening for people, two
Mm-hmm.
people, to just make sure that's who you want to be living in the house with you. But it's an awesome investment. It's an awesome
Yeah,
investment.
I
You
agree.
can you can be getting up half your mortgage paid,
Mm-hmm.
100%, and even be
Mm-hmm.
getting more from it from a three
Mm-hmm.
a multi-family. It could be a 2 fam, a 3 fam, yeah, or a 4 fam, whatever it
Yeah,
is. But I own a 3.
awesome. So, Kaden, hey, Kaden, hey, babe. He says, congratulations.
Thank you.
I definitely agree. It's an awesome investment. Even just getting that help with the mortgage, so it's not just on you. Like, that's
Right.
amazing. And then he also asks, how do you choose your tenants?
So the tenants that I chose is I wanted them to be something similar to me, like hardworking, like respectful, like a decent, like a nice people, because I want to be around nice people. If we're gonna be all living in the house, if I see you, hi, how you doing? I don't want to just be like walking past you like you're a stranger. So I
Yeah.
try to find like-minded people like myself,
Hmm.
working, nice, have something going for themselves, like
Yep.
that
I know
by
you.
working.
Well, yeah, you definitely interviewed them and everything and asked those questions, I'm sure.
Yes, yes, yes. Make it, the references is great. The
References.
job, the
Hmm.
basically to verify their employment, that's number one because you want to make sure you have somebody that's working because you
Hmm.
don't want to have someone that's not working or has a job that's not stable because that means they might be able to put that first and last down but not be able to keep up with the apartment. So
That's
like
real.
you look at their job history, see how long they had the job,
Hmm.
the references, the people like who who they put down as references, and you ask them questions like, hey, do you think this person, how's this person like on regular, like how do they
Yep.
keep their house, like, because you just don't want anybody, you know
Absolutely.
got to
No,
be
I think
specific.
that's awesome. Like, verifying their sources, talking to their references, asking those questions. Yeah, I think you definitely have to do some good vetting. And it
Yes,
definitely, like, I
definitely,
feel like the tenants you choose can make or break,
definitely,
make
definitely,
or break you, right? So it's definitely
definitely.
important to choose good tenants.
Yes.
So I want to switch gears. I know you were
Okay.
recently on a panel for natural hair discrimination.
Yes.
And I want to talk more about what was your experience like and what was the conversation like?
So basically, right now they're trying to pass a bill for discrimination on hair.
Mm,
Basically, for example, they said that it was a young man. He's a teenager. He had locks, and he was playing football. And his coach was like, "If you want to continue playing football, then you have to cut your locks."
mhm,
So he, like, in the middle of the school day, cut his locks so he could finish playing football, and they're basically trying to pass a bill
mhm.
that people are not getting discriminated on the way that they wear their hair.
I love it.
So I went on there and I just was explaining the importance of natural hairstyles and
Mhm.
protective styles and its benefits and the reason why we do wear our hair the way we do, even if it's braids, out natural, afro, locks, whatever it may be, wigs,
Yep.
and yeah, yeah,
No,
it's
I
definitely.
think, yeah, no, I appreciate you being a part of that panel, being a part of that discussion, because I know it's a big thing for me being in the corporate arena, feeling like, sometimes that I have to hide my natural hair, to quote
Mhm.
unquote fit in, right? But it's like
Mhm.
God made my hair this way. It's curly, it's thick. Why do I have to change it? Why do I have to hide it? And
Right.
even to your point about like natural hairstyles and being protective and helping our hair to thrive. And I think it's important for us to have that opportunity so
Mhm.
that we can, grow our hair and just embrace our beautiful God given hair.
Yes. Yes.
So I pray that that bill gets passed.
Mhm.
Yeah. And even I think that's just a big step for us as a community as well.
Absolutely.
Hmm. And have you heard any other stories about people being discriminated against, or even like what are the attitudes of your clients in terms of hair discrimination?
Can you say the question again, please?
Yeah. Have you heard any other stories about people being discriminated against for their hair, or like any just general attitudes about people not feeling comfortable wearing their natural hair? Have you heard any stories about that?
Yes, some of my clients may like to wear their hair out natural, but like
Yeah.
say if they have like a job interview coming up, they'll rather like wear their hair pressed and meaning straightened other than wearing their hair natural at the
Yeah.
workplace or to an interview because they feel like, it looks more presentable in an interview.
Mhm.
Which I feel like people should be able to wear their hair anyway, that looks presentable. Like you can still be natural and still look presentable
Reasonable,
also.
right?
Exactly. So yeah, so basically I feel like some people like do things to their hair so they can look okay for the person they're working for,
Yep, try to
basically.
fit in.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. So, do you have any other business ventures in the works right now? I know you're getting your oils patented. You're being a
Yes.
landlord. You're in the
Yes.
shop like all day, every day.
Literally. So I actually just launched my bundles from by Janicka. So I'm now selling here. So that's my next thing. Well, the next thing that I just launched
Yes,
a
Janicka,
few
that's
weeks ago.
awesome.
Yes, and it's going really good so far. I just have to get the word out there a little more. But
Yeah,
what
well,
I
get
did
the
was
word out here. Tell us where we can
yes,
find them and all that good stuff. Sorry, I
yes.
interrupted you, but go ahead.
Yes, yes. So what I did first was I had bought it from a different vendor so I can use it on myself to see the quality. I
Mhm.
found the vendor that had some great quality here. So then I started retailing to my clients and I've been getting a lot of good feedback from it.
Awesome.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
amazing. So, and then what made you decide to go into that side of the business as well?
Mainly because instead of sending my clients to the hair store and like, because
Mhm.
all of my clients that get installed, they're like, oh, where can I find good hair? And
Mhm.
it's always like, oh, let me send you to this person, let me send you to that person, this website, this hair store. Why not keep it all in the shop?
I
So
love
then
it.
now I have bundles on hand. So if they're like, Janika, do you have any straight bundles, 18 inch? I'm like, yep, I have it here. That way they're not looking and searching for the best hair or good quality hair and then getting the wrong hair. And then if it's at the shop, there'll be no mistakes.
I love it. That's awesome. So, yeah, like I said, you are out here grinding, and I am so proud of you, Janika.
Thank you.
You're such an inspiration to me, and I know you're such an inspiration to our audience members. And again, if you want to find Janicka, you can look at her, check out her Instagram at Styles by Janicka. Get some oil, some bundles, whatever you need, she's got it. And is there anything else you would like to share with our guests?
um, just never give up.
Mm,
If you
mhm,
know what you want in life, go for it. Don't let nobody stop you.
mhm.
And just stay positive.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Janicka, for joining
You're
us. Really
welcome.
appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Thank you. And all right, family, this has been Christina with Urban Finance. And remember, we love you and to live your best life.